Hey guys, Halina here, and today I'm going to be reacting to some WandaVision memes, so stay tuned. Okay, so I know that Falcon and Winter Soldier is well on its way to being every Marvel fan's newest obsession, but I am not ready to let go of WandaVision just yet. So I figured I would react to some WandaVision tweets from the 9 episodes. So there's a lot of them, but I figured why not. Now, I'm wearing purple in honor of my newest favorite witch, Agatha Harkness. So, yeah, let's just get into the tweets. Next award season, we better see Best Actress in a Drama Series, Elizabeth Olsen. Best Supporting Actress in a Drama Series, Katherine Hahn. I agree. I also wouldn't mind seeing Tiana Paris on that list as well because, she did fantastic work as well. You have no idea how dangerous you are. The dangerous person in question. Just the adorable faces, honestly. Tony Stark cameo. Okay, 100% not a Tony Stark cameo, but yeah. Elizabeth Olsen's spine deserves an Oscar. It really does. Seriously. How? Us 8 weeks ago, us now. Yeah, basically. It's like, oh, I'm so happy to watch WandaVision. No. It's so sad. Marvel said, pack all of Wanda's pain and trauma in one episode. It'll be fine. No, it won't. Spoiler alert, it will not be fine. Can we all agree that this is the best quote in the MCU? But what is grief if not love persevering? Agreed. And Paul Bettany just delivered that line perfectly. Just perfection. And I made all the WandaVision episodes shorter. Oh. They really were short. I really wanted more from them. But, Oh. I have to do all of this. It's like, I went and I unleashed everything that went wrong. I killed Sparky. I made all the WandaVision episodes shorter. It's like, really? Really, Agatha? Really? Really? Was that necessary? Apparently it was. Wanda's hair appreciation post. I mean, yeah, seriously. She comes back after being snapped for 5 years. She fights off Thanos. She's grieving Vision. And her hair looks this great? Seriously? Really? Wanda's hair appreciation post. Yes. She bends like a effing Twizzler. What the hell? She does. Oh my goodness, she does bend like a Twizzler. Is driving supposed to be this pretty? I don't know. I really don't know. Help. Darcy watches WandaVision, takes screen caps, looks for clues, takes down notes, literal Stan behavior. She's literally us. She's literally us. Darcy is us. We are Darcy. Whether you like it or not. Marvel trying to give me nightmares with dead Vision. It's 12 a.m. Let me sleep. Yeah. I always watched it in the morning, so I never really had that problem. Now, granted, it was 3 o'clock in the morning, but, same diff. It was always in the morning. I always slept beforehand, so. Episode 4 WandaVision spoilers. Monica Rambeau be like, wait, it's all Wanda. Always has been. Marvel is trolling us. I mean, yeah, this whole board was Marvel trolling us. Episode 4 was Marvel trolling us. Why hexagonal shapes? Why sitcoms? Same time and space? Is Vision alive? I mean, yeah, we're all asking these questions. By this point in the show, we were all asking these questions, and it was like, Marvel is literally trolling us. Sword while Wanda lives her perfect sitcom life. I mean, yeah. Sword, us, all of it. We're all just sitting there what does any of this mean? Why am I not seeing anyone point out the funniest joke in the newest episode? Jimmy Woo really did study that close-up magic. Jimmy Woo had the biggest character arc. Seriously. He had the biggest character arc out of everybody. Jimmy Woo. He's the best. Wanda, as soon as Monica mentions Ultron. Bye! You are no longer welcome in my perfect little world. Bye! Get out! Sword and FBI figuring out who the characters on the TV are. Me. That's Kitty! Deborah Joe. Oh, man. That's Kitty. Strongest Avenger who brushed off Wanda's attacks with ease. Okay, yeah, what was the deal with the Stork? Like, for real. What was the deal with the Stork? Like, was that supposed to be an Agatha sending in, like, eyes and ears almost? Like, was that supposed to be somebody else? Was it supposed to be just, like, a nod to the fact that she was gonna have a baby and storks bring babies? Like, what was the Stork? And why wouldn't he leave? And why did he come back in episode 7? Like, why did the Stork exist? Basically, is my question. Why did the Stork exist? Wanda, when any kind of inconvenience happens. It's rewind time. It's like, I don't like this. Rewind. Watching WandaVision episode 3 be like, first 5 minutes. Yeah. Last 5 minutes. Huh? Yep. Basically. WandaVision episode 3 spoilers. He was killed by Ultron, wasn't he? What did you say? Monica / Geraldine. Like, go back. She realized she messed up in that moment. She was like, oh, okay, back up. Where did I do that? Okay. like it wasn't like she realized it. Like, she was like, oh, okay. She couldn't talk her way out of it though. Wanda was like, no girl, you going out of my world. Me after watching episodes 1 and 2 of WandaVision. I know how the comics went. I got this shit on lockdown. Here's what's going on. Me after watching episode 3. Okay, well, here's my new theory, I guess. Like, I feel like we all had those moments at some point. Maybe more than once. Like, it was like, okay, I know what's happening. And then it's like, okay, maybe I don't. New theories. Basically after every episode. Vision be like, I'm not a robot. I can totally see Vision doing this too. Wanda watching the boss choke and his wife laughing. She's like, she was so confused, and it's like, but I don't think she was confused. I think she kind of started it, and it's like, oh, I don't know what's happening. The artist and the fear. Oh man. Episode 2 was so great. Wanda. Next thing I knew, I was pregnant. Yeah. And the next thing I knew, I had twins. The next thing I knew, they were 5. The next thing I knew, they were 10. And the next thing I knew, they disappeared. Everything happened so fast. Wanda really said no and created a new reality. Like, straight up just was like, no. Rewound time. Created a color reality and was just like, yeah, this works. Mood. Episode 1. Episode 2. I love you guys so much. I know. It was only 30 minutes, 37 minutes, and it was like, okay. And then most of those were credits, and it was like, things that can defeat Vision. Thanos. And gum. Who knew? Beekeeper shows up. Wanda. I pretend I do not see it. Wanda trying to cook dinner for the Hearts. Oh, Wanda. Me after watching the first 2 episodes of WandaVision. More! I want more! Me after watching 9 episodes of WandaVision. I want more! Me waiting for next Friday already. I don't need sleep. I need answers. Me too. Like, that was me after, like, every Friday Friday, Saturday, Sunday, basically all week. It was just like, I was like, I can't sleep. Like, it took me hours to fall asleep because I was like literally lying in bed, the gears turning in my head trying to figure out what was going to happen. And it was like, why am I doing this? I'm going to be wrong anyways, so why am I bothering? And it was like, just had to think. Wanda, my husband and his indestructible head. Everyone who saw Infinity War. So that was a lie. Yep. That was a lie. Literally, Wanda and Vision at that talent show. I mean, yeah. Basically. Agnes sitting next to that meeting. Sitting at that meeting next to Wanda like, yup. It's like, how is anybody doing this sober? And she's like, wait, I'm not doing this sober. Chug. Oh, Agnes was the best. She was the best. Mrs. Hart, where are you from? How long have you been married? And why don't you have children? Wanda and Vision. Oh, man. Mrs. Hart, she asked a lot of questions. Mr. Hart almost paid dearly for it. Yep. Me waiting for an end credits scene after both episodes of WandaVision, because Marvel has conditioned me to do so. I mean, I did that for basically all of them. But you know what? The credits were kind of interesting. Like, the credits looked really cool. So, I didn't mind sitting through the credits. I really didn't. Sword Agents, Wanda and Vision. Yeah. Sword Agents, you are not welcome in my little fantasy world, okay? Bye. First 2 episodes of WandaVision are released. Everyone, I don't understand it, but I like it very much. I mean, yeah. Basically, all the episodes are released. I don't understand it, but I like it very much. Believe me or not, this is the most powerful Avenger. I mean, the show told you she's the most powerful Avenger. It's adorable. She's adorable. She's also very powerful. Don't mess with her. If you try to interrupt her sweet little sitcom life, she might just kill you. We never did find out what happened to Mr. Beekeeper Sword Agent, dude. He might be dead. He might be dead. Wanda and Vision, anytime they're interacting with anyone, don't be suspicious. While being very, very suspicious. Wanda be like, producer, director, actor, editor, writer. I cannot even read the rest of those. Oh my goodness. Okay, but yeah, Wanda's basically like, I'm everything. This whole show is mine. All the things. I am all the things. I am in charge. Me watching Iron Man in 2008, me watching WandaVision in 2021. Oh, baby Vision. That was episode 5's opening credits, I believe. Yeah. I truly wish I could roll the end credits every time someone annoys me or tries to argue with me. Queen behavior. I love that moment. Seriously, when she's like, you know what? I'm done arguing. Roll the credits. And she's rolling the credits and Vision's like, no, we're not done. And he like stops the credits. I was like, oh, okay, this is really interesting. Like, I love that moment. Wanda, we can't reverse death. Also, Wanda, all right, let's do it. Me after each episode of WandaVision figuring out what's going to happen next. I mean, yeah. Basically. Wanda in episode 5 when Agnes starts asking you if she should do the scene again in the middle of a conversation. Don't do that. Agnes every time she leaves Wanda and Vision's house. And scene. Oh, Agnes is like, you know what? Wanda has me starring in a sitcom over here, so I'm gonna give my best performance. Me when Vision stood up to Wanda demanding answers. Oh shit. Yeah. Like, I was very worried for Vision. Like, I was like, dude, you're lucky she loves you, because, like, she threw Monica out of Westview. She probably killed the beekeeper, dude. Like, you're lucky she loves you, because, oh boy. This is Marvel Twitter. She could have taken out Thanos on her own if he hadn't initiated a blitz. I mean, nobody else came close. Well, I'd argue that Captain Marvel came close. Yes. And Monica's face. I need answers to that. Captain Marvel 2 better, like, give me all the answers. Because I'm like, she is not happy with Captain Marvel. She's not happy with Carol. And I need answers. Like, now. But, yeah. That is basically Marvel Twitter. It's like Wanda versus Carol versus Thor. It's like, who's the strongest? And it's like, well, WandaVision basically told you Wanda. So, have fun with that. It's like, I always knew it was Wanda, but, you know, WandaVision told you it was Wanda, so. Me enjoying Agatha all along while Wanda's mental health grumbles. I mean, yeah. It's like, Wanda, I know your mental health is crumbling, but Agatha all along, I mean, yeah. I'm gonna jam out over here. Your mental health can crumble over here. I'll check in with you eventually. WandaVision really went from this to this. Yeah, we went from like happy-go-lucky sitcoms to like straight up like creepy horror. And it was like, where did we go? Like, this is weird. Like, it was weird. It really was. It's been Agatha all along. And I killed Sparky too. This is from Arrowverse. Okay. Yeah. Sparky, Agatha. Okay. So, I'm going to try to justify the killing of Sparky. At least in my head, this is how I'm justifying it. That Sparky wasn't real. Sparky was, like the twins, like Vision, a manifestation of the chaos magic. That's how I'm justifying it. That's how I'm going to justify it. I'm going to be wrong. But I don't care. That's how I'm justifying it. Sparky wasn't real. So, she killed a not real dog. Yep. Agnes. The name's Agatha Harkness. Me. Why am I gasping? I already knew that. I mean, yeah. I feel like this is a lot of people on some level. Like, it's like, why am I gasping? Like, I already kind of knew that. Like, I have to admit, by like the episode 7 where Wanda is like in Agatha's house, I was like, okay, I'm on board with this theory again. Like, I jumped off the theory in episode 3. I've said this before. I jumped off the theory in episode 3 where she turns to Herb and is like, stop it. I was like, okay, maybe she's just a regular nosy neighbor. And then I stayed off of that theory. And then episode 7, when like her house was like creepy with Wanda in there, I was like, okay, maybe I'm jumping on board with it again. And I jumped on board, and I was on this train, and I was on this runaway train. I was on the runaway train, and we got into the basement. She revealed herself, and I was like, okay. By the time she came out and revealed herself to be Agatha Harkness, I was like, okay, I'm already on this train. So, I gasped, even though I already knew it. Granted, I jumped on that train about 5 seconds before the reveal. So, there's that. But, yeah. Jimmy Woo. Damn, the armored truck didn't work. Let's regroup and think of something else. Monica. Nah, I'm just going in. I love Monica. Monica's just like thinking of everybody else before herself. Like, she's like, I gotta save the people of Westview. I gotta help Wanda through her grief. Then she's like, in the finale, I gotta save these kids because Hayward's about to shoot them. Like, she's always thinking of other people before herself. And I'm like, Monica, you go, girl. You are a hero. I love you. I swear, this is the show's biggest villain. Please stand by. I agree. I'm so proud of Darcy for getting cast in her favorite show. Dreams do come true. They do. They really, really do. Episode 6, WandaVision spoilers. Westview near Wanda versus Westview at the outer edges. I mean, yeah. That basically sums it up. Me when I noticed The Incredibles and The Parent Trap are playing at the theater in the background in episode 6. Very clever. Very clever. I see what you're doing there. Pietro and Wanda gets tired of him breaking the fourth wall. That was my favorite moment. When she, like, threw him through the tombstones and she's like, no. He's like, it's not like your dead husband died twice. And she's like, she just sends him flying. And it's like, that is great. Wanda, upon hearing how Pietro remembers his childhood memories. You and I remember Sokovia very differently. Yeah. Because none of it was real. When Hayward said it was a good thing Monica wasn't there when Maria died, yeah. That's when I was officially done with him. Like, I was like, okay, I can tolerate you. Like, I'm like, I don't like you, but I can tolerate you. And then he's like, it's a good thing you weren't here when your mother died. And I was like, dude, I'm done with you. Like, I was like, I'm fully done with you. I was done with him. It's like, you don't say that to anybody. Like, you don't tell somebody it's a good thing you weren't here when your loved one died. That's not something you do. Agatha is basically the show's audience each week. I have a theory, but I need more. I mean, yeah, she basically is. Hayward saying Wanda broke in and stole Vision's body. The sword agents who saw the truth. Yeah. I woke up earlier so I could watch WandaVision before work. And now I have the episode to think about while I pretend to do my job. Oh, man. Wanda Maximoff in episode 8 of WandaVision. I'm far from okay. That is amazing. Okay. But seriously, somebody get Wanda into a therapist. Like, she needs to talk to somebody. And Agatha kind of was a therapist. Like, yeah, her methods weren't fantastic. Like, she was kind of, not great. But, at least she got Wanda to, face her trauma. And that's more than anybody else ever did. So, A for effort. F for execution. But seriously, Wanda needs to see a licensed therapist. Someone who knows how to, deal with trauma. Yeah. She needs to talk to somebody. She needs to talk to somebody. Marvel writers. So how much pain should we put Wanda through on her journey to becoming the Scarlet Witch? Marvel. Yes. All of it. All of it. This moment, though, was great. It was heartbreaking, but it was great. When she, just collapses and all the chaos magic just beams from her. I was like, yes! I love this moment. As heartbreaking as it was, I loved it. Agatha trying to understand who Wanda is. Wanda just creating her sitcom. It's like, Agatha's like, I am trying to figure out what is going on. And Wanda's just like, I created a sitcom. Leave me alone. How it started, how it's going. I mean, yeah, it started out all sunshine and rainbows, and now we're just in pit of sadness. It's all good. Elizabeth Olsen at 30s, me at 18. I don't understand it. I don't. Is it just me, or did Wanda do Westview a favor? I mean, I sat there and I said the exact same thing. But to justify Westview, it was just after the blip, just after the snapping, the re-snapping. So they hadn't fully come back from the snap yet. It was a small town to begin with the snap wiping out half the universe. It's like they had to rebuild. So yeah, I mean, theoretically Wanda did Westview a favor, but also Westview just didn't have the opportunity to rebuild after Hulk snapped and brought everybody back. So I think they could have, like, rebuilt their economy better, but they just didn't have the chance before Wanda came in and, you know, gave them all her nightmares. Yeah, that wasn't very nice. But, I mean, visually, I mean, yeah, she did them all a favor. Really excited for the final battle. Yeah, this one had to be in there. Oh, Red Vision versus White Vision. The toasters! The battle of the toasters. Everybody's like, I'm so glad that people haven't been referring to Vision as a toaster. Double toasters. That makes you the Scarlet Witch. Please stand by. Huh? It's like, no. You don't get to end like that. No. You don't get to end like that. Oh, that was the best. Poor Wanda really thought she was in full control of her self-insert fic, when in reality, she's barely the co-writer. Oh, hashtag Agatha all along. Okay, so Agatha all along, first of all, really gives Agatha a lot of credit, when in reality, Agatha didn't really do anything. Like, I love Agatha all along. I love Agatha. But Agatha didn't really do anything. Like, she really didn't do anything. Like, she just kind of stirred up trouble. But realistically, all of it was Wanda. Like, the only major thing that Agatha did was bring in Ralph. Like, seriously. Like, but, I mean, I still love Agatha. I still love Agatha all along. But it really wasn't Agatha. WandaVision in a nutshell. I'm new in town, and it gets worse. Yeah. So Agatha discovering Wanda never studied magic has the same energy as when you, a student who spent the last week intensely studying and got 65%, find out that somehow this random kid got 100% after not even taking the class. This is why I love Agatha. I finally figured it out. This is why I love Agatha. Because this is me. Oh my gosh. Okay, so, like, I would study for tests. I would pay attention in class. I would take notes. And I would just, like, I would pass the tests. But not, like, extremely high mark pass tests. And people would come in and they would barely pay attention in class. They wouldn't take notes. They wouldn't they wouldn't study, and they would get super high marks. And it was like, how? Like, just how? This is why I love Agatha, because I relate to her. We're on the same wavelength level. This is why I love Agatha. Me. I don't know, man. Vision's death in Infinity War was really sad. I don't think it can get worse. Me after seeing episode 8 of WandaVision. This is much worse. This is much worse. Oh, man. Episode 8 was just emotionally draining. Just all of it. Just the whole episode was just like, sobbing the whole episode. Mind Stone giving Wanda her powers. Ah, yes. You will be the most powerful being ever. Chaos magic. Mind Stone giving Pietro his powers. You fast. Haha, Pietro, go. I mean, yeah. Basically. It's not really clear how and why that happened, but it did. Agatha exploring Wanda's tragic past. I mean, I almost kind of wish she was there with the camera. I really do. I almost kind of wish she was there with the camera, just snapping pictures. Oh, because that would have been a mood. But I think it would have been a little too much. But it would have been a mood. And I would have been here for it. Look, she was sitting there having a picnic. As Pietro was knocking on the door, she was sitting there having a picnic on their front lawn, so... Yeah, if she was walking around taking pictures, sure. But this, yeah. She's just like, let's see. This is interesting. Agatha didn't even, like, initiate this. She wasn't the big bad that I thought she would be. And honestly, I adore it. She sensed this crazy-ass magic and was like, oh shit, that's where I want to be. And just showed up and caused problems on purpose for no reason other than because she wanted to. Exactly. Like, she's like, oh, I'm bored. Like, I've been chilling here for hundreds of years. Like, I'm bored. Ooh, magic. That is where I want to be. And she just swoops on down and it's like, oh, we're doing a 50s thing? Yeah, okay. And she's like, okay. I'm rolling with the punches. I can do that. And it's like, I love her. She's like, I'm gonna cause problems because I want to. It's like, yeah, she wanted to figure out why Wanda was able to do what she did, but I mean, theoretically, I mean, this is amazing. Agatha really said, I will pull another Pietro from another universe, but I will not pay for international shipping for a corpse from Sokovia. Oh, this was obviously before the finale, this post. But yeah. It's like, I will pull another Pietro from another universe, but I will not pay for international shipping for a corpse. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Disney Plus, after every episode of WandaVision, can I offer you a nice Age of Ultron in this trying time? I mean, yeah, it is weird that it's always Age of Ultron. Like, I get it. Like, Age of Ultron is, like, sort of a good place to, like, start. But, like, it doesn't always have to be Age of Ultron. Like, I feel like recommending Infinity War or recommending Endgame, or even, like, after episode 4, like, when we had, like, you know, all the references to, like, Captain Marvel and stuff like that, recommending Captain Marvel. No, it's, like, always Age of Ultron. And it's like, okay, like, I see why. But also, like, maybe not. Maybe we could try another movie instead. Like, I love Age of Ultron, but I'm like, maybe we could try another movie. Honestly, what's the point if Agatha doesn't end up as Wanda's best frenemy who turns up at random times to bug her? Like, Agatha, hey, Wanda, are you free on Thursday? I want to go out and get martinis. Wanda, in the middle of a fight that has universe-level stakes. I'm busy, Agatha. Agatha, but will you be busy on Thursday? Like, I mean, yeah. I kind of want that. Like, I want this show. Like, I want the Wanda Agatha show. Like, I do. I want this. Where Wanda's, like, out saving the world and Agatha's like, yeah, martinis Thursday? I'm busy. Okay, but, like, on Thursday, you're not going to be busy, right? Like, we can do martinis on Thursday? Because, you know. Like, I want this. I want this show. I want this show. WandaVision set up so many spin-offs. So many potential spin-offs, and I want them all. I want them all. I want them all. Give me all of them. Jimmy's sitting all alone waiting for his two best friends to return from the Hex. Oh my gosh, that is precious. Oh my goodness, that is adorable. Jimmy. I know, poor Jimmy. He's like, Darcy's in the Hex. Monica's in the Hex. Yeah, I'm stuck with all these randos. It's like, I just want my friends back. And it's like in the finale when like literally like swords in there and like he's like, I'm too late, and he's just standing there and the hex is closed and he's like, okay, I guess I'll stand here. It's like, Jimmy. He's just like, I want to be where the party is. Poor Jimmy. My Spotify at the end of 2021 be like, this is the song you listen to the most this year. Agatha all along. And seriously, I think this is the only song on Spotify I've listened to. Seriously, I think this is literally the only song on Spotify I've listened to. Oh, it's been Agatha all along. Oh man. This is the only song on Spotify I've listened to. Wanda, going to therapy, creating an alternative sitcom reality. Yeah. But Wanda, you really need to be going to therapy. Go do that. Now she's reading The Darkhold, and it's like, girl, no. Therapy. Go do that. Wanda, seriously, go do therapy. It'll help. Seriously, go talk to somebody. What am I supposed to do after we run out of episodes of Wanda processing her trauma? Go back to processing mine? No, thank you. It's like, yeah. No. The Wanda face. Mm-mm. And they used Evan Peters, who was Quicksilver, for a Ralph Boner joke. A boner joke? Yep. Yep, they did. I've decided to let it go slightly. Slightly. She's so powerful and clever. The Uno cards. But seriously though, she learned about runes like 10 minutes before this scene. Like, seriously. She, like I don't even know if she knew what runes were. Literally what runes to cast. But she's like, I got them runes on the hex walls. I know that if I send my magic hurling at you and I have the runes on the walls, I can get my magic back. It's like, girl, how did you know all this? Like, you know nothing about any of this. How do you know this? It didn't make sense. But I was happy with it. It didn't make sense. But I was willing to let it go because it was epic. But I love the Uno cards. Wanda. You, Vision, are the piece of the Mind Stone that lives in me. You are a body of wires and blood and bone that I created. You are my sadness and my hope, but mostly you are my love. Yeah. Vision had the tear-jerking line in episode 8 with the love persevering. Wanda had this line in episode 9, and why on earth does this show make me want to cry? And the thing is, like, I didn't really care about Wanda and Vision as a couple. In truth, I really didn't care about Vision all that much before WandaVision. And then by the end of, like, the 9 episodes, I was, like, literally like, oh, I love these two so much. And I'm like, I don't want to love these two because I know they're going to kill Vision. Like, that was the one thing I was sure of. I was like, we're going to kill Vision. Because I was like, there's no way we're saving Vision because that's not what this show's trying to tell. That's not the story this show is trying to tell. And I would have been actually really mad if we saved Vision. So. But, oh man, I fell in love with the two of them after WandaVision, and I'm like, why? WandaVision, when I started tonight's episode, me when I finished it. Yep, basically basically. All the episodes, basically me when I started the series, when I finished the series. Just, so much pain. So much pain, so much heartache. Poor Wanda. Me pulling up to Kevin Feige's house, waiting for him to release Captain Marvel 2 and Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness since WandaVision finale is over. I mean, yeah. It's like, okay, we're ready. Next. Next on the list. It's like, I know you got Falcon and Winter Soldier out now. We're sitting there, we're watching it, we're having fun, but like, we got Captain Marvel 2 and we got Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. You guys set it up. I need them now. You ain't giving me no more WandaVision. I need those 2 movies right now. Okay. Alright. We cool? Yeah. Iron Man, Jon Favreau. Captain America Winter Soldier, Joe Russo. Thor Ragnarok, Taika Waititi. WandaVision, Agatha Harkness. All the directors. Agatha Harkness. Oh, Wanda, your director chair has been revoked. So that is it for the WandaVision memes, tweets. Most of them were tweets. I know this was a super long video. But like I said, I wasn't ready to let go of WandaVision just yet. Maybe not ever, but yeah. I figured, why not? Yeah. Let me know, what did you guys think of WandaVision? Let me know in the comments down below. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, click the notification bell so you can be notified when I upload my latest videos. You can check out more Marvel content by clicking here. You can check out more memes by clicking here. And follow all my socials. The link is in the description down below. And I will see you all in another video. Bye, guys.